Good morning from Valletta, Malta. This is where we will be taking you today, day 4 of our cruise. Check it out. We will do a walking tour today and take you along for anything that looks phenomenal, which should be quite a lot. So stick around for a fantastic day in Malta. Good morning again. Day 4 of our cruise, and today we're in Valletta, Malta. So we're going to do a walking tour of Malta. Good morning, Tikkie.
Good morning in Malta.
She's even more happy today because we finally figured out where the international coffee is. We get free coffees all day, but we've been so busy with everything that today was our first day to go get one. So look at that smile. She's a happy camper.
I saw some videos of it. Get me there.
So,
Welcome to Medina, Malta. We're going in here now. The gate and walls are not original, but they are quite impressive. Let's take a look. Let's go inside the city. $17.98, that plaque says. This is a medieval street, obviously here many years. And this is the actual main street of Medina, right here. Look at the buildings, they're fabulous. This is a palace in Medina where two sons actually still live out of 10 original children. Another awesome old building. Still occupied, there's windows open. Sorry. That's okay. Thank you. Wow, this is an incredible city, folks. The architecture, the buildings are beautiful. So nice. Tikkie, this is a gem of a city.
yeah.
I love this building. It's very neat design. And the church. can read about Malta history, but it was a British colony from 1814 to 1964, I believe, or somewhere right in that neighborhood. And now it's part of the EU. Look at the original stone here. Come on, Udom, could you have built that? Here is all of Malta. You can see the Mediterranean out there, maybe. And we are right on the walls of Malta, city walls. Had no idea what the city would be like. This is Medina again, and it's really beautiful. The buildings are fantastic. I hope you're enjoying it. This was another old home for someone here. It is no longer occupied as a home, now a museum. This reminds me very much of Dubrovnik. The buildings, the sidewalks or streets, very much like Dubrovnik in Croatia. We were supposed to go to Dubrovnik as one of our stops, but it got sidetracked to Corfu because of overcrowding. Kind of bummed out about it. Would like to have seen it again. Okay, Mai?
okay.
The walls are real impressive. Apparently there was a moat here, but there was never any water in it, she said, our guide. That is beautiful. Heading from Medina, and now we're going to Valletta in Malta.
The facade of the main church. As I told you, it's a copy of the Pancia in Rome, dedicated to the Ascension of Our Lady. It was built with our own stone. On the right hand side, the clock shows the time, and the other one shows the date. Look how soft our stone is. It can easily be carved. And typical square also, many streets all end here. And here the main church is dedicated to Santa Elena, and our first president of Malta, Sir Entriamamo, was born here at Birkirkara. Then on the left hand side there are also apartments, but many of those apartments are not residential, but they are offices for the modern industry.
Part 2 of this tour is Valletta, Malta. We're walking into the city right now. Beautiful flowers. Hey, fancy meeting you here. Wow, this is really impressive. Very nice. Another city with amazing walls. Let's go inside and see what it's got. And this is the inside of the walls in Valletta, Malta. Looks like there's some old Roman structure there. We'll go check that out. Look at the side, the street straight down, and a modern building here.
But nowadays you can see a restaurant which is 8 because of the nights.
That was a theater built by the British, but it was bombed in World War II. Now it's just an open air theater. But it was nice, I'm sure, at one time. And this is an open air market until 1 p.m. and right now it's 11:55 a.m.
Where, honey? Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, I love those windows.
Wanna get? Okay, guys, let's go.
We are entering St. John's Co-Cathedral, and I do not know what the Co stands for, but they are checking us. This is going to be rather impressive.
Was an Italian, but he lived in Malta and he had a school of art. And he's also very in this cathedral. And the wall, as I told you, the limestone stands up and it can easily be carved. Then you see the 8 cross of the lights, which I already showed you at the museum. That means 8 special meters of the lights. And here on the ground you can see about 400 slabs dedicated to Mattia Preti. Mattia Preti was an Italian and he was a
This chapel was used by the Italian Knights.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the chapel which was used by the Italian Knights. You can see the letters of the alphabet RC for Raphael Cottonero. Raphael Cottonero was a grand chapel there and Utility. That was of price. There is another chapel of Provence at the time they were not together. Then there is a small chapel of England and Bavaria. Didn't have a lot of that was from England and Bavaria, so they were together. Then there is a where the master, the elect was born. In not during the summer, during the other months. It has very good acoustics. And when we had the Pope, John Paul II, we met, we had at that time about 800 Christians.
This chapel was used by the Spanish Knights. Each chapel was used by a different denomination of people.
And there is a silver gate, which was
This cathedral was finished in 1572, but only the structure, all of the insides took another 100 or so plus years. This cathedral was worshipped by the Portuguese. This room was made as a prayer room for the knights. Now it's a museum. This painting straight ahead is the beheading of John the Baptist, and it's done by Caravaggio, a very famous painter. And this painting itself is very famous. Here's a little information on it. Another original painting, Caravaggio. Back in the main cathedral. This Palazzo Parisio, Napoleon stayed here for 7 years. Take that back. Palazzo Parisio, Napoleon stayed here for 7 days. And here, knights used to stay here. No longer, it's now a government building. As you can see in this series, we're not doing a lot of talking. I want you to see and experience what we're seeing and experiencing, the beauty of all these different cities, whether it's Pompeii, Taormina, or here, and the next few that we have coming. So just keep enjoying, keep watching, give us a thumbs up please, and certainly subscribe if you're not subscribed. As all YouTubers, about 50% of our viewers are not subscribed, so if you can just hit that button, we'd appreciate it. This is very much a typical street in Valletta. It is long, narrow, and straight, and this particular one ends right at the sea. What a view. See all the cannon? That's pretty good view too. Beautiful.
He asked me about our water. We have 4 diverse osmosis plants. We change seawater into fresh water. We have also a recycling plant. We change sewage water into second-class water for our fields. Then we have also water reservoirs around the world.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
Between 50 and 71.
Well, a great day in Malta, visiting Medina and Valletta. Very beautiful.
Very, very beautiful.
Tikkie and I finally now on day 4 have a break. It's only 1:30, so we're going to go into the boat and we're going to go into the ship. It's not a boat. We're going to go into the ship and actually enjoy it. So you won't see any more of us today, However, tomorrow is on sea day, so we're going to take you on a tour of the ship. That's our plan for tomorrow. So stick around for that. It should be a fun experience. As always, Tikkie.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoy our video. And please following us and keep watching our video.
Would you like them to like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe. And if you guys any comment or suggestion, please comment below.
Bye guys. Thanks for watching with us. Hope you're enjoying this series. We're having a great time. Leaving beautiful Malta at 7 p.m.